This is ANN News Brief.
Mali President Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta said on Sunday speculations of a military coup is untrue after jihadist attacks left dozens of soldiers dead. After 38 soldiers were killed last week near the border with Burkina Faso, Keïta said lessons will be learned. Observers said the death toll was probably underestimated. The statement in recorded remarks over the weekend, the president said no military coup would prevail in Mali. He said he did not believe this was on the military's agenda, so he won't worry about it. After the attacks in the towns of Balkessi and Mondoro early last week, President Keïta said the country was at war. The assailants used heavily armed vehicles in the raids on 2 military camps. The government said its troops killed 15 jihadists, the rest of whom were said to have made away with large quantity of arms, ammunition, and equipment. Egypt has called on the international community to intervene in what it says is a deadlocked negotiation in the Sudan over a massive dam being constructed by Ethiopia on the Nile River. The dam construction has fueled fresh tensions with Ethiopia. Negotiations among the 3 countries have stalled for years after Ethiopia began constructing the Grand Renaissance Dam on the Blue Nile 7 years ago. Ethiopia says it needs the dam to provide electricity for the nation, but Egypt says the huge dam will have severe effect on its water supplies and that it has historical rights to the river that are guaranteed by decades-old treaties. We'll return after this message.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network. ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
The International Organization for Migration says it has helped 143 Somali refugees return home over the weekend from war-torn Yemen. The refugees, including 56 children, had been stranded in Yemen. UN Migration Agency spokesman Joel Meiman said many migrants and refugees found themselves stuck in the middle of the Yemen war, which has negatively affected the economy and security situation in the country. With no means of providing for themselves and their families, Meiman said the refugees and migrants turned to humanitarian organizations for assistance to return home. He said funding for the return project is provided by the King Salman Humanitarian Aid and Relief Center and the Kuwaiti government. He also said more than 1,500 Somali refugees have been helped to return home. Many of the more than 250,000 refugees and migrants have been in Yemen since the 1980s. Somalis make up the largest number. That is the ANN News Brief. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.